both in Montreal and, of course, during his time as a Calgary Stampeder.
Good to see them coming back and having fun here in Calgary. Now VA over the top. It's completed. Clark Barnes running away from Jamal Peters. And down to the 5-yard line goes the former Guelph Griffin. A 65-yard bomb with VA evading the rush again.
Vernon Adams.
He said it allowed him to do more things, and he really enjoyed Pat's ability to game plan.
Oh, go a little flea flicker here. VA over the top for runs. He underthrew it, and Rhymes adjusts, gets onto his feet, and reaches for the end zone. They'll say he's down inside the 1. First year with the Toronto Argonauts. You can say that for a lot of the players in their front this season. Here in week 2, Vernon Adams Jr. looks over the top. Jalen Philpott hangs in the air, and Philpott makes the play. Midway point of the 4th quarter. Calgary leads by 8. The snap comes up quick. VA looks to his left, comes back right. Now he's going to go for a run. Vernon Adams Jr. to the end zone. Touchdown, Calgary.
Runs it in for the Stampeders, touchdown.
We just talked about his legs and having that ability. You know, I think he was asking for this snap. He was getting late. He looked to his left real quick. Didn't.
Great crowd as well. 17,900 in attendance. As Vernon Adams Jr. fakes the run and takes a home run shot over the top, and Philpott hangs onto it at the 15-yard line.
171 yards on the season prior to that catch for Rhymes. Fresh set of downs for VA again. Look at all the time in the pocket. Down the field, drops it into the 5. End zone, touchdown, Clark Barnes. There's a flag back at the 50. We'll monitor that. VA slow to get up. Barnes gets the stamps on the board in the Stampeder Bowl.
Good news for Calgary and their fans was the throw and catch. And Clark Barnes' average this year on 6 catches is through the roof.
10th play of the drive for Adams. A ton of time in the pocket. Dumps it off. Far side. End zone. Touchdown. Damien Alford, welcome to the Canadian Football League. His first touchdown comes here at the Stampede Bowl as Calgary takes full control.
Goes from the left side of the formation, Alford all the way across. So this is a route that takes time to develop. And the
10-play drive so far for Calgary. They don't want to be done just yet. VA, pump fake to his left. Has a man in the end zone, wide open. Got it! Touchdown, Calgary! Damien Alford, his second in as many games.
been impressed with this Calgary offensive line. The same group that beat the Bombers last week has given Vernon
Adams with time again to the end zone. Touchdown, Calgary! Eric Brooks catches the 100th career passing touchdown for Vernon Adams Jr.
Less than a minute, Vernon Adams puts another major on the board.
Adams career high 488 yards. He's 5 shy of 300, and he's got Alford wide open down the field, and now the race is on to the 20, to the 10. See you later. House call. Alford, second of the game, and VA strikes again.
The Moose celebration one more time for Damien Alford and Vernon Adams, and this is a bust. The coverage is a bust for Saskatchewan because
taking the handoff, pump fake with time, deep look down the right to the end zone. Get out the Moose antlers. The rookie Damien Alford has his 4th touchdown, and there is a flag back.
A little bit of a play action. They're going to try to take a shot play. Vernon sees the one-on-one matchup on the outside on Terrell Bonds. And again, you talk about big receivers. Why?
3 catches for 46 yards for Rhymes. Another first down, Calgary. Stamps, moving, pump fake, trying to escape, spinning around, and this chucking it deep. Wide open! Moose alert! Number 2 on the night for the rookie Damien Alford. The Antlers come out again, and the crowd gets quiet in Winnipeg. And what a play by Vernon Adams to make that happen, too. To get it down to his star rookie receiver.
Not much.
Threatening the end zone again. Quick throw. There it is. Dominic Rhymes gets his touchdown 1 play later. Stampeders in the end zone again as the boos rain down now. Frustrated by what Calgary has been doing to their Bombers tonight. The first touchdown for Dominic Rhymes as a Calgary Stampeder.
Great.
Don't get tall, guys. Simple strategy. VA on the run to his right, dumps it over the top, down to the 5, end zone, touchdown Calgary. Adams to Rhymes, his second of the season.
Got an athletic quarterback, moved the launch point.
Career high, almost 500 yards, was against the Bombers. He's going to look for some yards here. Deep shot down the field, finds a man. Tevin Jones stays on his feet. See you later. No flags. 78 yards, Tevin Jones. And just like that, Calgary's in business.
Nothing really fancy about the route here. This is Tevin Jones straight down the field and then hard to the post. He's going to seam it here to get past the safety, and that's the importance of the type of throw. See, the safety that time was Jake Kelly. If Vernon Adams doesn't lift the ball there, get it up and over to drop it in the bucket, Kelly has a play. But he drops it over the top of the shoulder, lets Tevin Jones just run underneath that, and then he strolls in.
Entire offense expected to make his Stamps debut soon. Winnipeg brings some heat. Adams, pump fake, end zone, wide open. Touchdown Jones.
He is wide open. And the protection is there in front of Vernon Adams because that's blitz, so it's one-on-ones in the back end, and Tevin Jones runs a heck of a route. Look how wide open he is. Now he just has to concentrate. That's 2 big catches on the drive, one by Clark Barnes.
Stamps will work from the 33. Adams looks to his left, pump fake, down the field. Philpott got it, did he escape? No, held on to by Kelly.
Play the boundary corner spot, so 2 Canadian corners. Jackson Ford starts at safety.
Good gain on first down. That brings up 2nd and 4. Adams back to pass. Has a receiver open. And it is caught down to the 5-yard line. Dalen Baldwin with the reception.
To fill that role a little bit.
Baldwin, again, as we mentioned, only had 3 catches coming into this one. That time it's Philpott close to the goal line. And they call it a touchdown. Jalen Philpott with the touchdown. Potentially his first of the season. I'm sure they're going to take a look at it. Let's see if it stands or not.
By his own red zone stats, when you revealed them to him this week.
Adams pulls the ball, looking into the end zone. Has a receiver, catches it, touchdown! That is Dalen Baldwin with the reception right along the sideline. Bobbled it, but gained control before he went out of bounds, and the Stampeders are back in front. And 8 yards to go. Adams drops back to pass, just a 4-man rush. He has a receiver, Brooks. Touchdown, Calgary! Eric Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the season.
So they'll do it again on a 2nd and 10. Adams, far corner, end zone, got it! drops it in there to Rhymes. Touchdown Calgary, but a flag on the field just outside the 30.
Legal block, hands to the face, Edmonton, number 3. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Touchdown stands. Calgary strikes first. 22 yards, VA to Rhymes.
If at first you don't succeed, throw it to Rhymes again, and that's what VA does. Two guys who had great chemistry during their time together with the BC Lions.
Alouettes 7-7, sitting second in the East Division, trying to get a stop. It's a corner route, going into the end zone in front of Wesley Sutton, and it's Jalen Philpott with the touchdown for Calgary.
Nice execution here from the Calgary Stampeders, and a well-thrown ball from Vernon Adams Jr. Two-receiver working into the end zone.
Trying to avoid that 4-game losing streak here in BC. Play action fake, a deep shot. He's got it too. To the Moose. The rookie, Damien Alford. Big catch for him. Their leading receiver. Not much in this game. No catches. Deep shot. Open. Caught. Eric Brooks. That's what Calgary needs. Another big play. Receiver here with the BC Lions, Dominic Rhymes. Adams. Another end zone look for Burns. Touchdown. With good coverage by Robert Carter. Clark Burns hauls it in. 7-yard touchdown. And the first time in this game, Calgary, and they get right back in this game, down just to score. Here we go. Adams, third down. End zone. Touchdown. Dominic Rhymes, their leading receiver, has it. It took a long time before he was even targeted. But he's had a couple of big catches. That one, pending the point after, has Calgary right back in this game down within a touchdown.
Yeah, this off.
Anything possible, down 10, and Calgary with possession. VA loads it up and rips it down the middle of the field, and it's Brooks! Caught it running free inside the 20, stiff arm at the 10, and Calgary's inside the 5-yard line. Big play, VA strikes at the moment they needed it the most for 69 yards.
With only one game to go for BC. Well, he evades the rush, and Adams down, it's caught. Still going is Dominic Rhymes, 5 touchdown Stampeders. 55 yards, and that puts Vernon Adams over 20,000 yards. Stampeders looking to add to their lead. It's 8 points right now. Adams faking to Choquette. Wide open touchdown, Tevin Jones. Well, they ran the ball so well, and even with a different back, they faked it. And Jones wide open for a 3-yard touchdown catch as Calgary goes up a couple of scores.
Yeah, Ludovic Choquette is the tailback. He had his first CFL touchdown against the Hamilton Tiger Cats in their game, so he was spilling off Dedrick Mills, but you're right.
A little beach party.
I'm reaching for that type of shirt.
It's not Milt. Maybe Lauren Enoch missed the memo there.
I got him.
End zone look and a touchdown for Jalen Philpott. Does there, gets another first down to the Lions 30. They're down 13, needing to get something going here. With time, deep, end zone, touchdown Stampeders. Not a bad day for the Philpott brothers. Jalen Philpott. Touchdown or bust for Calgary. Adams out of shotgun. Soft toss to the end zone. Clark Burns. And Calgary has another touchdown. Stampeders, different team offensively in the second half. Adams has time. Deep shot. Open in the middle and caught by Burns. The soft hands of Clark Burns brings it in, and here comes Calgary again. 2nd and 10. 55 seconds on the clock. Another 4-man rush. Adams takes a deep shot down the middle for Philpott. He is hit as he caught it. Oh my goodness. How did he hang on to that? Jalen Philpott.